I am rooting for the Houston Astros, even though a lot of people feel like they're cheaters, including me back in the day, because they beat my Yankees a couple of years ago, preventing them from going to the World Series. But for one reason and one reason only, I love me some Dusty Baker. He is the manager of the Houston Astros. He led the San Francisco Giants to the World Series, and now the Houston Astros is due. It's time for my man to get his first World Series championship as a manager. So that's the reason why. And of course, I'm going against any team that's in Atlanta because Sharon's going to jump on the bandwagon anyway. So yeah, that's the reason I'm doing it.
Well, I'm rooting for the Braves because I live in Atlanta.
Sharon's going to jump on the bandwagon. Of course, you should.
I'm not getting into that. And I'm not getting into that.
I'm here for it. And Lauren, I'm like you. I'm here for it. If the Braves happen to win it, I'm cool with the city of Atlanta. Don't get me wrong, but I just gotta twist it a little bit when it comes to Sharon and bandwagon jumping teams that she gets on when they start winning. But I appreciate you, Lauren. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you a little bit later on. Let's bring in Sharon now, who I know is seething.
You come see about me. I live in Atlanta.
You know why. Come on.
I'm not really.
No, I'm going to come see about you.
All right.
She'll be an Astros fan by the end of the series. Like, did they win?
Yeah. Well, H-Town. Listen, I back a winner, baby. Okay? Except when it's the Georgia governor, because there's still questions about what really went down there at the ballot box. But never mind that. Okay?
Is he a winner?
Major League Baseball, yeah, right. Major League Baseball did take the All-Star game, and they said, we're not going to be there. We're not going to do this in Georgia, where there's a lot of nasty stuff going down, okay, voting rights and a lot of other stuff, and we just can't do it right now. And now, granted, I felt they were pressured.
Right.
But at any rate, Governor Kemp, just say congratulations, and don't take a swipe at Stacey Abrams, which is what he did. You know what I mean? So, well, Stacey Abrams and the MLB still, and I'm not being rude by using that accent, folks. That is the way he speaks. Okay?
That's his accent, for real. It is.
That's what he said. Hardworking Georgians. The Braves earned their trip to the World Series this season and are bringing it home to Georgia. Okay. I would say keep your name, keep Stacey Abrams' name out your mouth, but it shows what he still dreams about. While he's asleep in the governor's mansion, and there's still questions about whether he earned that legitimately. You can't be the referee and one of the players, okay? And he was both, as a Secretary of State, overseeing the election that he was in, refusing to recuse himself. So that was problematic, as were several things that were done, okay? But that's what gave us a blue Georgia just a short time later, right? Because Stacey Abrams said, I may not be in the governor's mansion, but I'm working overtime, okay? And I've got a lot of money behind me, and we're going to make things fair here. And all of a sudden, wow, there's a wonderful senator here and a wonderful man here. One's a reverend, one's very young. And they now turn Georgia blue. But this is just... if I were one of his aides, which I would never be, I would say, Governor, don't do this. Do not deliver that statement, because it just means that, your ex is on your mind. Okay? She's really on your mind.
Pretty much. Here's the thing about that whole situation. All right, there is a lot of things that go into it when it's a little side-eye, when you think, he was a Secretary of State. Should he even be the governor right now? But here's the facts of the situation, and you saw the tweet because he said Stacey Abrams and MLB stole the All-Star game. Stacey Abrams was not for the boycott. If you remember, when they did take Major League Baseball out of Atlanta and move it to Denver, Stacey Abrams was basically saying, this is going to hurt Atlanta. I'm not for this. I don't want this to happen, even though people here in Georgia, the legislation in Georgia was suppression voter rights. And this is the reason why Major League Baseball took that and the draft out. But it comes down to this, Sharon. Governor Kemp is scorned. He's an ex-lover, an ex-person who adored the man with the orange hair. And now the man with the orange hair is faking adoration for Stacey Abrams. You remember just about a week ago, maybe about a week or two, and Trump comes out and he says something about, hey, Governor Kemp's to Georgia. Oh, maybe he shouldn't even be to Georgia. Stacey Abrams would make a better governor than Governor Kemp. He heard that too. It hurt his poor little heart. And so now when the woman or the person that you used to love starts feigning adoration for somebody else that you don't particularly like, guess what happens? You have to go and start throwing little darts at that person to try and bring them down a little bit. But it doesn't work.
Well,
Stacey Abrams is where she needs to be. And like you mentioned, Stacey Abrams not winning the governorship, it meant something bigger for black folks and people around the country, especially Democrats, when it came to turning Georgia blue. So there you have it.
Yeah.
He's just scoring. He's hurt. That's all.
And here's the
Poor little
thing.
man.
He didn't have to jab back. He could have just done what I advise. Really, my daughter's almost 10. I don't have to tell her these things, okay, because she's growing up. He could have just ignored it. What the orange guy said, who's very difficult to cover these days. Where is he? I don't even know where he is. Is he still in the country? So there's that. He didn't have to clap back. What are you clapping at? The air? It's absolutely ridiculous. And here's the thing: had Stacey Abrams won, you would have several years of perhaps missteps, other things that you could criticize. And now she didn't win, so she's just floating out there. She's a rock star everywhere she goes. She's on the circuit. People are calling her name, Stacey. I mean, it's a brilliant thing. The other thing I saw in that tweet that really ticked me off, okay, once they put up on the screen, because I didn't read it in the pre-show notes, okay, I'll just disclose that. This whole chop on thing is so ignorant, okay? It is so ignorant. Yeah. It is that mockery. Yep. It's a mockery, offensive mockery.
That's
these were the first people here, okay? Chop on, go braid. Like, just get out of here with this ignorant mess. You go with the foam things. Hopefully they did truly stop passing them out. And it's just...
It's any way they can throw little jabs of racism, any way they can, and basically say it's not racist. And say, come on, you know that. Well, it won't be too long
it's not in
before
politics.
that happens. I think it's coming up next year. So, yeah.
Running up the water bill and sending out ridiculous tweets.
I'm sad that Stacey Abrams not the governor, but at the same time, I'm happy that she didn't because she had a bigger purpose that she served that helped the nation. She's a rock star. And Kemp can't stand that because he's just a rock.
No, he can't.
He's just... Yeah. And that tweet was as dumb as a rock, you know what I mean? So here you go.
It's just
keep your mouth shut and keep Stacey Abrams' name out your mouth. Exactly.